Do you ever feel like an imposter? Like someone's going to find out that you're not quite as smart as you convince them you are?
Let's talk about that voice in your head. You know the one that's always judging, always doubting. But what if I told you there's a way to turn that inner critic into your biggest fan? Let's dive in. It usually starts with this nagging feeling, right? A little suspicious that you're not really who everyone thinks you are. We call it imposter syndrome. It's that little voice that loves to whisper those doubts. So let me just ask you straight up. Have you ever felt like a fraud? You know that feeling. Even with all your success, you're kind of just faking it. The fear that at any moment someone's going to pull back the curtain and expose you, and that all your wins were just luck. If that sounds even a little familiar, you're in exactly the right place. If you feel that way, the first thing you really need to know is that you are not alone. It is a super common shared human experience. The wild thing, success doesn't make it go away. Sometimes it actually makes the voice even louder. The people you'd think are the most confident out there, a lot of them are wrestling with the exact same inner critic. I mean, just look at who else deals with this.
Those people who are at the top of their game, they are CEOs at Fortune 500 companies. They are movie stars that you would recognize. They are professional athletes. My name is Pamela Malkoff, and I have worked with thousands of clients. I have been inside so many people's heads for the last 3 decades.
Okay, so if pretty much everyone has a critic in their head, what are we supposed to do about it? Well, you are in the right place because I have a really smart, strategic way to handle this. And it comes from decades of digging into this stuff and a lot of trial and error. Pay close attention. I'm not saying silence your critic or get rid of it. I'm saying turn your controlling critic into an intuitive, activating ally. It's not about fighting it, it's about giving it a brand new job. And that is what is at the heart of this whole idea. We're moving that inner voice from being a critic to being your ally. It's a complete shift in how you think about its purpose. So here's the big reframe. The goal is not to make that voice disappear. Come on, that's a battle you're probably never going to win. The real goal is to give it a new, much more helpful role. It's like promoting it from a terrible micromanaging boss to a supportive partner. Let's look at this side by side. On the left, you have that controlling, terrible critic. That's the voice of fear. The one that's saying you're not good enough and warning you that you're about to lose everything. But then look at the right, the intuitive activating ally. This isn't about fear at all, it's about action. It's the part of you that helps you activate your potential and actually become a source of guidance. Big difference. So, what does this actually mean for you in your day to day life? It means that you start to fundamentally change how you listen to the signals of your own brain. This is the most important thing to walk away with. That internal chatter that feels like your worst enemy. It doesn't have to stay that way. With a conscious shift, that source of anxiety can actually be transformed into one of your greatest strengths. I'll leave you with this. Just imagine for a second what you could do, what risks you could take, and how much more you would enjoy your life if that nagging voice in your head was there to build you up instead of tear you down.
And I am going to teach you to turn your inner critic, your controlling inner critic, into your intentional activating ally. So if this speaks to you, please subscribe and come back for more.
What if your biggest critic truly became your greatest ally?